Reprezent 107.3, locked into your girl Nicole. I've got J.Laker from the Summons. I've got Taze from the Summons in the building. I'm in the studio with Sandy, JJ, the whole shebang. It's all going down. Full house up in the studio today. Definitely feeling that. Okay, so hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah, man, it's all good. I'm just happy to be here, boy.
J.Laker, we're going to start with you first. How are you?
Okay, I'm good.
Once again, thank you for coming into the Reprezent studio, taking the time to talk to us today. So you have been writing music for quite a while.
For the longest.
So tell us a little bit about how you started writing music.
Right. I don't know. I've always written and I've always liked to write. So I wrote stories when I was young, then I wrote scripts, I wrote poems, and I wanted to be a singer at first, but when I realized I didn't have the voice, I just became an MC, so here we are, Yeah.
And how did the Summons collective come together?
Summons formed when, a long time ago, I was still kind of young, and I'd only been rapping for a couple of years. I bumped into an older homie, his name's Valley Valentine. He had been doing it for long, and he was singing, so I was always inspired by him.
Right.
And in most respects, he ended up becoming my mentor. Basically, together we formed this group, the Summons, as a two-man thing. Yeah. And over time, we just met more and more ill MCs. Like, for example, my friend Taze. And here we are, we're like 7 man up now. And we
have Taze in the studio with us as well. Hello, Taze.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for taking the time out to come and speak to us today. It's much appreciated. So, before you kind of got together with J.Laker and part of the whole Summons clique, you were making music yourself.
Yeah, I was.
So, talk to us a little bit about the history of kind of your musical background.
I started writing about age of 14. I was in school.
Yep.
I met J.Laker about 2006, 2005, 6.
Yeah.
But I was doing music.
Yeah.
I was like on radio and stuff, pirate radio.
Yeah.
Just trying to get my name out there and stuff like that. Bit of grime, bit of rap. But I actually joined the Summons around 2008. I stopped doing grime. I actually stopped doing music for a bit. But Joshua got me back into it and stuff like that.
Summons is the squad.
The talent is just undeniable.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So Taze, where did your kind of inspirations come from?
It's just the grime scene, like people like Wiley and stuff like that really just got me gassed. Just got me straight gassed. But also my older brother, he used to produce rap beats, hip hop beats and stuff. And then when I heard J.Laker, like I just had I just had to come back into the rap, the hip hop scene.
Now, I'm hoping you guys are going to give us a little bit of a surprise towards the end of the show, a nice little round up. JJ, you wanted to ask the members of the Summons clique some questions, fire away.
What up?
Yeah, man. Right now, you see, I'm not the only one here who likes A$AP Rocky, so like now I feel I feel I got a group with me here because whenever I play or something. But yeah, who's really like J.Laker? Who's really like your favorite artist?
But Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar right now, he's the baddest MC worldwide. Like you can't talk to Kendrick right now. The whole black hippie movement is crazy. I like all of them, but Kendrick's top. I mean, A$AP, I like A$AP Rocky. I don't really care as much for the mob as I care for black hippie, but A$AP's crazy.
What about your favorite producers?
You know what? I like 40. You know Drake's producer 40. I think he did great things. Like, he's done crazy things. He inspired me a lot. I think after that, Clams Casino. I don't know if you know Clams Casino.
Yeah,
he's touched. Yeah, he made the whole A$AP sound. And after that, I say Soundwave. He's a little lesser known, but he made a lot of beats for Kendrick Lamar, especially on like the Section 80 tape and that.
Have you ever thought about producing yourself?
I do produce myself. I've been doing it for a good couple years now, So I don't want to say how many. It's gonna take away the magic, but yeah, producing is a big part of what I do. I make all my own music. I make all my own beats. I engineer my own tracks and everything, and yeah.
I don't know. I like Laker. I like J.Laker's producing to me.
Summons.
It's crazy. But Lex, do you know about Lex Luger?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
JJ's in the loop,
he's produced for Juicy J, right? Juicy J, he's produced for Juicy J.
That's that trap music, bro.
Juicy J. What about you? Have you tried thinking of producing yourself?
I have, but this is like 2005 days, like trying to sample countdown rhythm and stuff like that.
But one thing I want to know, where did the name Summons come from? What does it mean?
Summons is it's a spiritual evolution. Like we're summons summoning you know, things are being summoned from beyond this realm, you get what I mean? This is the spiritual movement, and that's what we're here. We create that, and we're trying to give it to you, like the people. You know, we want to raise the consciousness, and it's all about, you know, Summons is the squad, Summons is the squad. Recognize. Serious.
I heard that.
Right, you are locked on to Represent 107.3 with your girl Nicole. I'm in the Laker. I'm in the studio with Laker right now. So
this sounds like Luna.
Sounds a lot like Luna.
Jeez, old school classic.
So give us just before this drops, give us a little bit of a talk about this.
This is a real special song to me called Luna. One of the first best beats I made. Here comes the hook coming in now. I don't want to spoil it, so just listen and enjoy it.
And I think how long I've spent searching for someone like you. Holds, but I want you in mind if truth be told. Shorty's so fine, shorty's so swish, and when she float past, you gotta notice dangerous delicacy. She's my blowfish, and she know I'm fly, sun and summer solstice. And when the sun's gone, she's my moonlight. Now she can't breathe right, she keep it too tight, so I keep it slow. Gotta move right, make her ethers glow. Yeah, my hue's bright, she like the huge type, so I do it big. Light it up like a sky full of stars in a dark abyss. I wanna give her my heart, and I just can't resist it. My mind saying no, but my heart eclipsed it. Trying to take it slow, start to finish, but there's just no control. Did 100 things in bed like snow patrol. Trying to kill her for tonight, then bring her back to life, soul to soul. Every time you come back, it reminds me how worth it was waiting to see you again. And I think how long I've spent searching for someone like you. And I don't know what the future holds, but I want you in mind if truth be told.
Represent is my station.
All the things I can't explain. I see a fire in her eyes, she sets my heart aflame. Lost a lover, know this can't be pain. And I should keep my composure, but I just can't refrain. So I text her, please come over. And then I stress her, please come closer. So I can hold her how I do in my daydreams. Kiss her right there, make her giggle and say things. I tell her that I miss her, then she told me that she missed me too. Then she said that she my girl now. Said I better tell that other bitch be cool. I said I love that, long time. She loved the way I'm on track, on time. Loved the way she dropped that, on mine. Set it off, bomb time. Then it goes off. Then I'm lighting something up and we doze off.
Represent.
Absolutely loving that track there.
Represent.
You produced that track as well?
Yeah, I produced that. Luna's Cold. I mean, that was one of my favorite beats I've made.
Yeah.
That's on a project called In the Pursuit of Purpose. I mean, like I said, I don't know if you lot know about battle raps. There's Calico versus Lux right now. There's a catchphrase. You're going to get this work. Like, we got work. We got work right now. You're going to get that. I don't know when, but you're going to get that soon. So, yeah, hold tight, man.
You guys are a big fan of the whole rap battle thing, aren't you?
It's crazy.
But we're going to go into that shortly. Now, let us know a little bit about the kind of mixtape with your track Luna on it and the kind of feel of the mixtape that you're dropping.
But most of the music I make is pretty deep. It's all, like I was saying, Summons is a spiritual movement, you know. This isn't, I'm not trying to be too blasé or talk about topics that's not true to me. And I don't want to make anything that's going to lead the youth astray or lead my listeners astray. I want everything to try and be about building and growth. You know, we're all about developing and trying to raise everything higher, you know.
Right.
So,
Word, John.
Word, Summons.
And Taze, talk to us a little bit about the work that you and J.Laker are doing together in Summons at the moment.
Well, as he said, it's all about building, not to destroy, and stuff like that.
SIDS.
Like giving a good message for the people, because right now, like the state of the world, like needs a group like the Summons, to be honest.
And how do you think the Summons clique it will help inspire young people?
But I think, right, when you listen to a lot of the lyrics, a lot of it is designed to make you question and, like, perhaps look at things in a different way.
Let me take that back. Let me change
go on,
that up
you're
a little
rephrasing,
bit.
yeah?
Yeah, that was,
yeah, go on, what are you saying?
How do you think your music can inspire young people?
Through the messages that we're conveying, you know? Like, I always wanted to use the words to paint pictures. I felt you can make images with words, and I just wanted to make especially younger people, I wanted them to be able to listen to it and perhaps see things that they hadn't realized were there before, and to question just, you know, what's around them, so they don't feel trapped by their circumstances or limited. Like, I feel everyone can achieve everything they want to do. You should follow your dreams, kind of thing. I hope that I can do that for the youth, you know, if possible.
Taze, what do you think? How do you think your music can help inspire young people?
It's just through listening to the lyrics and stuff like that. The way we design, the way I design my lyrics, like, is really like trying to inspire the youth.
Right.
Most of all, like mostly more than
the other shiny stuff. Doesn't need to be shiny. Like,
other than the what is the word I want to say?
It's difficult to say because you don't want to put down the other artists, or you don't want to put down the music that's out there now. You know, you don't want to put it down, so you have to word it carefully.
Yeah, you don't want to be me and Sandy and. All right, so to give us more of an image of kind of what you're doing right now, because you actually have a lot of mixtapes, you've got a lot of work.
You're gonna get this work.
We're going to get this work. I mean, we're going to get this work because there's a lot of work in the lab. But, I mean, as far as what you're kind of doing right now, what's going on with that? What are you working on? What are you stirring up
right now? You guys could go on DatPiff. I mean, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the site. There's something called datpiff.com. Like whole bunch of free
what do you take us for? We're not
boy, I don't know. I don't know who's listening.
Yes,
well, yeah,
Munchies
for Meditation, Munchies for Meditation Volume 1. That's out now on DatPiff, J.Laker. That's part of a series of tapes I'm making, innit? I mean, that's almost strictly, I don't want to exclude anyone, but that's almost strictly for the hip-hop heads. Like, I'm a hip-hop head. That's where it started. Like, so I'm making something for them to give back. I don't want to just come out and try and make a whole bunch of commercial ish and then, you know?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for that tape, you're mostly just expect to find some hard bars, you know, crazy lyrics. That's what you're going to spot there.
You are locked into 107.3. Sandy taking you through the lunchtime special. We've got JJ, Nicole, the Summons, a full house today. I'm really excited. You haven't heard me for like a good 30 minutes because I've been sitting back so chilled out and zoned out to these two. They're completely knocking me off my feet right now. But I'm going to let JJ take over with the questions.
Yeah, man. Obviously, you know, we got the Summons in the building. What I wanted to know, like, you guys are real, like, hip-hop fans. You're really inspired by hip-hop.
You can tell,
yeah. You know, I can hear it in your music.
Cool.
So, like, what do you think, like, what stage do you think hip-hop is at the moment?
To be honest, I think it's in kind of uncharted territory at the moment. I don't really think the music industry, even as a whole, hasn't really been anywhere like this. Like, everything's changing so much, especially with things like the internet and stuff like that. Like, to get into the industry, it's been made so accessible. You got a whole bunch of new artists coming in, and it's like, because they haven't got labels behind them, you know, there's more creativity, because, you know, it's up to the artists now to decide how they want to sound and how they want to come across.
Do you know what I find really funny? A couple of weeks ago, me and JJ was having a conversation. We were saying, is there any UK artists that are bringing hip-hop?
Yeah.
In America, hip-hop are really rocking it. I take that so back.
Yo.
These two here right now. Like, that's right. It's like, I was kicking thinking, what?
It's different.
Co-sign.
Different.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
But do you think it's changing for the better or for the worse?
It depends how you look at it. I think financially, it's going for the worst, because obviously, you know, with, like I was saying, the internet is great for the industry, but at the same time, it's been terrible. Like, you can't sell music, so, you know, it's a double-edged sword kind of thing. But I think really it's just up to the labels and everything like that, you know, figuring out how they're going to deal with the new setting, you know, where everything is now. I think they haven't really fully adjusted to what's been happening in the game, you know.
I agree.
And I think maybe 5-10 years from now, things could be more comfortable.
Hopefully.
So yeah,
all right. Who inspires you? I know, like, you like Kendrick Lamar.
Okay,
and yeah. But who do you think, like, damn, like, he makes me want to keep on going on, like.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. You know what? Yeah. Even as much, I mean, artists change, innit? You might have a favorite artist for 3 years, and before you know it, they sound different because they're comfortable. But I got Eminem. And Tupac. As much as they're not really making the stuff now that I vibes to, if I had to go back, I'd say those two really inspired me to just do the whole thing. And if I didn't,
why is that?
Why is
that?
Eminem, I was listening to him from when I was a kid. Like, I was so young. That was the first MC I ever listened to. You know when you're like about 5, you listen to pop music. And then you finally grow up and that's like, yo, Eminem, crazy. And his rhyme schemes were they were on another level. You know, even now, stuff that I still listen to his old tunes. And I don't hear many artists nowadays even having rhyme schemes set up like what he had. Then, like I was saying, I want a message in my music. And listening to Tupac, he always had a message, right?
Nas
was crazy.
I call those ones original rappers.
I like
Nas. I love that. Rather than just making any song about absolutely nothing. But I'm going to change up your question that you asked, JJ. I want to know, instead of who, what actually inspires you? Because like some of the music, like the ones that I just heard, is quite deep. There's mad metaphors in there. So do you just like sit in a park and just think, okay, take care of me? Well, how does it work? I just want to know, so I can start writing myself.
Yo. But oh no, Taze knows the lab in it. My lab is you might as well say it's a park. I got little bonsai trees in there. My window's always open. The sun shines out there all day. So I'm a real naturistic kind of guy. But I feel that it's all about, like I was saying, I want it to be something that makes you think. So when you hear me rap a lyric, I don't want you to just be like, oh, that lyric was dope. That lyric was live. I want you to be like, wait, what did he say? I beg you pull it up. And then I have to rewind it for you. You listen to it back again.
Your tracks do that?
I believe they do. I hope they do. If they don't, I'm just gonna keep working harder. There you go. There you go.
What's the greatest message like from somebody that's heard your music has told you that?
But you know what it was? Like I was saying, I met my friend Valley Valentine. He's older than me. He inspired me to get onto it a lot. You know, when I was younger, and I've kind of followed him for a while. He always used to tell me, keep writing. I'll bring him the bars. I thought my lyric was great. And I'd bring it to him and he'd be like, no, keep writing. When he started co-signing me and saying, yo, that lyric was sick, and he was asking me to run it back for him and things like that, and he started getting inspired by me also, you know, it had that reciprocity to it. That's really when I felt like, you know, I'm good now, I'm cool, I felt happy.
Okay, we got a message from Nathaniel from South London. He said he listened to your track and he's completely inspired.
Wow.
He's a rap artist as well and trying to get into the hip hop world within UK. What can he do to improve himself?
Right, you have to stay dedicated. You better do it every day. Don't stop. Like, if you're speaking to girls or whatever, speak to them, but don't stop on your music. If you got a job, don't focus on it too hard. You need the money, focus on the music. You have to stay dedicated. Like, if you don't do it every day, you don't have that discipline and you don't have the drive to want to do it. Like, you have to enjoy it. If you don't have those things, I don't really see it.
And that goes with everything, to be honest. If you don't have discipline and self-motivation, you're pretty much not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. So I love that.
You guys are locked on to Represent 107.3 on the Feel Good Friday show with your girls Sandy, Nicole, JJ, and we have the Summons clique in the building. What
Summons up? Is the squad.
Summons is in.
You know that now, though, right?
We pretty much know that now. Yeah. Summons is the squad. It is the squad.
Straight.
So, J.Laker, talk to us a little bit about the kind of projects that you're working on right now. Give us a feel of what's going on.
Okay, please. Next month, October, around mid-October, I will hope everyone's looking forward to this brother and sister EPs I got. So that's like the brother is called Lucky Sevens. That's the cruddy, darker hip-hop sounding thing.
Sounding pretty crud.
The sister project is called Moments and Memories. That's a much more R&B-esque kind of romantic sounding CD. They're coming as a pair. They both 7 tracks each, so they're shorter EP kind of things, and you can expect them to drop joint together next month sometime. I'll make sure to keep you guys posted, you know.
Cool.
All building up, sorry.
And as far as you guys, have you got, I mean, as far as the Summons clique, I mean, not as you as an artist.
SIDS. SIDS. That's coming out real soon. Obviously, Summons is the squad. SIDS, that's what it stands for. Squad, that should be coming out real soon. I can't tell you when, but you can look forward to that. There'll definitely be a tune.
Don't worry, I know you'll be keeping us in the loop anyway.
There you go.
So, how many members of the Summons clique?
Around 7.
And name them.
Name them, yeah. You want to hear the squad? So you got V.Kroak.
That's Valley Valentine.
There you go.
Yep.
Go on. Bang Bang. Miss Bridges.
Yes.
Lilo, Sharif, Ramzy, aka Colombo. Obviously, you got me, myself, J.Laker.
Yep.
I think that's squad up.
You guys are a little bit like ASAP Mob or something.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was waiting to hear Summons this, Summons that. Summons
their
this,
names.
And then just randomly throwing out the Summons name, just randomly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so your track Shot Glass, which we're going to play in a minute. Give us a little bit of a feel about it before we play the track.
That's a real nice tune. I wrote that last year when I was chasing a girl. It wasn't working. I like songs like that, so you can hear it. It's got a nice kind of vibe. It's kind of a cynical love song kind of thing.
And off what mixtape is that?
That's off Moments and Memories, which, as I was saying, that's coming out next month, so you can look for the release soon. It features my friend, as I was saying, Valley Valentine, so you get a chance to hear him there.
All right, guys. So got a little bit of a taster what Shot Glass is about. It will be on the Moments and Memories mixtape.
Moments and Memories.
Released very, very shortly with J.Laker and V.Kroak. And we're going to play it exclusively for you now on Reprezent 107.3.
Represent is my station.
She pours it in a shot glass. I knock it back, it numbs the pain of reminding me we're not attached. Amongst the change, it's strange to see what I've had and what I have now. Looking at a big picture, things I said I'd never forget seem to fade into the background. She pours another shot into my shot glass. It's a different drink this time. She tells me I should finish it, saying it's mine. I take it all and give myself back. When I touch it, she blushes, I know she felt that, cause I can feel it too. Take it higher after this, we're gonna need a zoo. Yeah, that should bring it down. I bring the lightning and thunder, she makes it rain when I fling it down. Above the sky and we'll be laying in vanilla clouds.
She fills me to the brim, but I can't hold mine. As I take it down, I dim just as the lies. Now you got me open. Where do we go with this? And as high as I am, it's gonna be a night to remember. Oh, yeah.
I'm waved now, my glass half full. She fills it to the top and tells me drink that. I drink it and it burns me as it goes down. A voice inside my head tells me slow down. I turn the music louder till it drowns out. I'm in too deep, tried to keep it secret but she found out. Took a kindness for a weakness and I'm drunk now. Just drunk another one, no sequence to the memories that lead me here. Sleeping with the enemy, love drunk, no need to drink the remedy. A sweet poison, pours another shot into my shot glass. She drinks it like it's nothing, I drink mine, now the room's spinning. Seeing with two visions as I overlook my insight. Ignore the clear choice and always end up inside. The line's drawn, but it's a thin line.
She fills me to the brim, but I can't hold mine. As I take it down, I dim just as the lies. Now you got me open. Where do we go with this? And as high as I am, it's gonna be a night to remember.
Loving that.
Fantastic, man. I'm glad you like the vibe.
That was Shot Glass with J.Laker on Represent 107.3. Lots onto your girl, Nicole. I've got Sandy in the building. JJ, the Summons Click, Full House. What up?
What up?
What is good? Absolutely loving that track.
Summons.
Remind our lovely listeners how they can get hold of more of your material.
Dat Piff. For now, hit up Dat Piff. You can find my first tape, Munchies for Meditation Volume 1. That's out now. Munchies for Meditation Volume 2 is dropping this week. Right. Munchies for Meditation Volume 3, i.e. Freedom. That's coming out in about 2 weeks, so you can expect Munchies
quite a lot of stuff there.
Dat Piff. Yeah, hot new hip hop and Dat Piff. But the Summons website should be made hopefully by the end of the year, so before long you can just go directly to us.
I think people need to really follow you because you've just got a lot going on.
Find me at Still Zoned. If you're a Twitter guy, you can find me at Still Zoned. Yeah.
And while you're at it, make sure you follow us at Represent Radio. Don't forget. And Taze.
The homie Taze. Yeah.
What about you? What about your Twitter? How can we?
@YHate_Taze @YHate_Taze.
Summons.
Follow me.
Summons indeed. Okay, so I believe that you guys are going to wrap up the show with a little bit of a
Bruddy
surprise.
Cypher kind
because
of thing.
I was actually saying to the lovely J.Laker that, you know, he's come in the studio, he's Mr. Hard Body Hip Hop, And the past couple songs that we've been hearing have been all kind of smooth, you know, sounding like, you know, the ones for the ladies and that. So I'm thinking you kind of need to redeem yourself. Are you both going to give us something special to round up with?
Hey, I got something in mind. I got these 2 verses. You know, I got 2 verses for you. So I'll spit the one, I'll spit the second one. I'll pass over to Taze. He'll spit you the 2 verses. We good to go, man.
God, we're lucky here at Reprezent.
Hey, you got the good artist today, man.
All right, well then fire away. J.Laker, Taze, in the Reprezent studio, however you feel comfortable.
Right.
And yeah, you're good to go.
Let me go. Here you go. First one. This is from a tune called Flying Colours, yeah? Here you go. A socialite died today. Paparazzi pulled out the cameras and drived away. And I was flying paper planes. I had a dream I could make some change and fly through space. I'm wide awake, the vase falls gracefully. The flowers of my yesterday finally in a resting place. And I can say I'm free. Could you say the same? I say to myself, and I know it's a sin for me to pray for myself. That's why we pray for each other. Creation is love. I am not a slave to a number. This is music for the soul. Like J. Cole, I'm on the come up. Drop the payload. My halo is the sun. This is Armageddon now. Range Rovers and guns. We're hardly heaven bound on account that we're most high. With flying colors, I float through a gold sky. Check the mindset. Empire states of mind.
Summons is the squad. Summons is the squad. I told him, Summons is the squad. I be getting high, probably running in the yard, writing bars, getting high, and creative but lean, probably dreams of living large. But it's not all about living large, just as long as the truth comes out in your bars. When you write and I meditate my mind and it be with the moon and be with the stars, quite exciting. I don't live in the past, but use my past experience, synthesize it and turn it into art. So listen and follow my written path. It's funny, the page is blank, I need to finish it off. We've got limited bars, I'm in an infinite class. The whole of London might blast a clip. Long as you hear every bar I spit and recognize every bar as piff, then my target's hit.
Yo. And all the people came alive today. Threw away the 9 to 5s cause the minds was raised. It's been a long time coming, now the times have changed. Cultivate the dreams of Sam Cooke, a pie in the face. To a racist in a suit who will die in disgrace and make excuses for the crimes on the other side. Get denied asylum and live for 100 lives. No rest for the wicked, and blessed is he who shepherds the weak. Through the valley of darkness, the path of the righteous. Beset on all sides, temptations and vices. Tonight the sky falls, or so it seems as we rise. It's all a dream, I fall between the cracks in my mind. I capture the light, crack it and extract the blackness inside. Black magic I snag on the fabric of time. Capitalized in a moment, decoding the signs and omens. My colors fly, my sky is golden.
We be in the lab, getting lifted. All we do is rap and get the piffin. Wrap the spliffs up, soon lit to get to piffin. Light bulbs on top of my head, beat smoke emitting. We're in the next division and I'm never late when spitting. Just meditate, create the writtens, listen what we're saying. It's just talent, innate gifts and any word under the sun, except from things that means prick or pagan. All us three are in our slots but never been to Vegas. I'm on my plot, plan on overtaking Kanye and Jeezy. So amazing, yeah, I know it's sold, but I want it unknown, the dough I'm making. But guys might know I'm caking. Live long so it's die slow, I'm saying. And the top is my goal I'm chasing. I just hope I make it.
Summons squad. Now you know.
Fire in the booth.
R&B artist, yeah? That's that hip hop for you, bro.
Fire in the booth.
Good.
J.Laker, Taze, it was an absolute pleasure having you in the building.
Same to you guys, man. I'm happy to
Can
be
you
here.
give our lovely listeners your Twitter again, just for the last time, so that they can follow
me,
you?
J.Laker at Still Zoned. Yeah.
And Taze?
Follow me, Taze at yhate_Taze.
Anyone you'd like to give a shout out before you guys hop up?
Yo, the whole Summons. I want to shout out my homie Taze. If anyone could have come, I'm happy it was him. He was the first guy to join after me and Valley formed it. I want to shout out the whole Summons squad. They know who they are. They'll be here soon. And big shout out to Nicole, DJ there. That's my homie, dog. You know?
Sandy and JJ, of course.
Yeah, big shout
the
out.
whole squad. Represent.
Big shout out to everybody in the studio today. Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming in. It was an absolute pleasure.